So, on today's stream, we're going to be playing, like I said, Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion, which thankfully isn't broken. I was fearing for my life. I was really hoping that it didn't break, like the capture card. It says sounds coming through, so I'm gonna take that exactly how it is at face value, because sometimes if I don't, that's when I start having problems. Okay. Why don't we go ahead and get this game started? I'll talk a little bit more about my experiences with the game and stuff after the opening cinematic. Assuming I finally can start, goodness. I wish I knew how to read that. Really wish I did. See, Crisis Core makes you really feel like you're playing vanilla FF7 for a second. No worries, Kel. You enjoy your lurk. What are you talking about? He's the most serious guy there is.
Zack, focus. There are no Shinra troops on this train. Understood?
God, I miss my baby boy so much.
Hello to you too. Come and get it.
You know, for this just being an upscaled version of the PSP cinematic, it still looks really good. Okay.
Soldier second class Zack on the job.
All right, Zack, nicely done.
Train mark 93-2 rerouted to Sector 1 station near Mako Reactor 1. Proceed to mission phase 2 and change the red.
It almost just makes you, with the way that they started this, I bet you they wanted to make sure you had that direct, like, near homage to the original Final Fantasy VII. There's no way that wasn't intentional. But I believe that this set came out for the original Final Fantasy VII anniversary, so that would make sense. I think 10 years?
Zack speaking.
Making progress, Zack.
Angeal, what's going on? Why are we fighting Shinra troops?
They are Wutai troops in disguise. Now, head to the open area above.
You mean towards Sector 8?
Yes. But first, you're gonna have to clear a path.
Clear.
Sorry that I'm not talking. I'm like wanting to redigest the story before I start yapping.
So I can
Not them all missing.
Within reason.
It's showtime.
All right. So now that we're in combat mode, I can talk about what this game is just a tad while we are kind of in this tutorial for the game again. So this is Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion. If you guys have looked at the title of the game on YouTube, category of the stream on Twitch, I don't really care. In this case. So basically, Crisis Core Final Fantasy Reunion is a re-release of the original PlayStation Portable title, Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII. It basically more or less is an overhauled version of the game, just fit to be played on the modern consoles. And this was released right before Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, so that way people could get more familiarized with Zack and who he was, and what he means to the characters who are in the original Final Fantasy VII.
Go up the stairs at the end of the platform.
You got it.
So, as such, the gameplay is probably going to be a little bit jank because this is a more faithful interpretation of this re-release in comparison to like if they were trying to make it in the style of like Final Fantasy VII Remake or Rebirth. So there still may be a little bit of that PSP jankiness that made this game work in the first place. But the new models and the special effects look very good, I have to say. So the DMW is what kind of makes this game stand out a little bit from the other action Final Fantasy titles. Basically, the DMW just kind of functions as a little bit of a slot machine. And it allows you some additional effects based off of what you may end up getting. So it doesn't follow a lot of traditional systems for the game as kind of a result of that, and for me, that's fine. But we do have a lot of different combat options available besides just mashing the square button. As you guys can see, we can use our materia, and whenever we have a moment like this where we hit a character 3 times in a row, we get what's just called a limit break, which will pull us out of control from the game for a moment, but we'll use a move that heavily references some of the many different characters in the game. I just used an item on accident, but you know, that's okay. We get level ups based off of the DMW and just different things from there.
The enemy. Overconfidence will destroy you.
What is this?
Sephiroth, my king.
Damn it. You're not the only hero.
It's over.
Impossible.
Oh yeah, and I totally forgot the most important detail. This is a prequel, by the way. This is a prequel to the original Final Fantasy VII.
Thanks, Angeal.
I totally forgot about some of these cutscenes and how pretty they're all going to end up looking by the end of this. Okay, so that Sephiroth a fake, but like Zack was doing fine.
Training's over.
Why? You serious? I was just getting warmed up.
Rest in peace, that sword.
Zack. Embrace your dreams. If you want to be a hero, you need to have dreams and honor.
All right. Honestly, I've been trying to figure out exactly how to balance the commentary that I want to. Oh yeah, I forgot about those official chapter arts. Sweet. But yeah, it may take me a bit to kind of find a nice balance between letting the story be conveyed as well as my commentary, if only because while this is not my first time experiencing Crisis Core, I want to make sure that the people who may come in here for their first time viewing the story will have that ability and capabilities to pay attention.
All this training and no assignments, like they're hanging me out to dry.
Zack loves his little
Must be pretty
squads.
busy with everyone off base.
Off base? Wait, haven't you heard? There's been a mass desertion at Soldier. One of the firsts has deserted. Took a bunch of seconds and thirds with him. All from Wutai. Motive, goal, all a mystery right now.
Who's one of the
That
first?
Soldier desertion is why your training's on hold. Whoa, a first.
Zack, you're up.
Yeah.
I will say the character models look a little not uncanny,
Yes.
but definitely
Your show.
different.
Yes.
Report to Director Lazard. There'll be a briefing.
Zack, it's good to finally meet face to face. Lazard, Director of Soldier.
Okay.
Yeah.
On to business. Soldier First Class Genesis. A month ago, he went missing during a mission in Wutai. Know anything about this?
Not a clue.
The mission is currently stuck in limbo. That's why we've decided to send you.
To Wutai?
Yes. This war has gone on long enough.
I've recommended you for first.
Oh, Andil! I love you, man! Andil!
Regret this, Zack. Once you're packed, you'll leave at once. After entering Wutai, we go straight to work. If you have any questions about missions and combat, he can help you.
You see, I've just been winging the missions in combat.
Hey, Zack.
You can get away with just mashing square, honestly, the entire game. With like a splash of dodging.
First, we should really go over combat. You probably got a handle on it in training, but I sent you a mail explaining the basics. Take a look, okay?
Okay. I appreciate you, Council. Council? I don't know if his name's supposed to be a play on word for council or not. It makes sense if it were, but I would like to think otherwise. Actually, oh, okay. Sorry, it's been a minute. Oh. Okay. I'm remembering how this game functions. And it's a shame that oh, we can wear different sets. That's sick. It's been a minute, okay, y'all. I'm figuring this all out as we go along. We're gonna have so many of the different characters available for the I keep want to call it the DMV, the DMW. Oh right, I think I pre-ordered this, so I have the extra DLC from that too, which I would not mind putting on the dark versions of all these spells. They cost more, sure, but with my 87 MP, I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
So,
All right, thank you for that.
That is so not true.
well,
I do like that all these are voiced now.
No, the materia you were using during training has been taken back.
What if I wanted to keep using that?
Powerful materia have to be earned. Those are the soldier rules. Now,
Okay,
let's talk about
okay.
missions. The various services Shinra provides for civilians, those are what we call missions. To take on missions, you first have to register your information on the mission board.
Okay.
Once registered, you can look up mission information. I'll show you how to register.
I can briefly talk about this because I remember some of this. Because there's main missions, there's sub missions. We also get a lot of mail. I'm also going to because there's a part of me that knows better than to leave a notification unturned. Because it would have just drove me crazy up in the upper
Now that you're officially
the upper left-hand corner. I would have slowly just went crazy.
if you're not completely sure about something, read the tutorial manual.
All right, thank you. And I'm gonna probably rely on auto saving for the most part during the streams, but then I'll figure it out. Okay, so I wonder, do we have any access to any missions right now? This is one of those things where oops, not the screenshot. I'm trying to remember what exactly we have access to, but I think considering that we have the main story going on right now, they don't want us. Oh wait, never mind. We just have to do it at save points. All right. So for every percentage of missions that we complete, we'll eventually end up getting access to we will end up getting more access to more missions, more material, and all that. I don't know how many streams I actually want to play Crisis Core for. I generally try to take a completionist approach with games like this, but I also understand that due to the nature of this game tends to be a little bit more on the grindy side, because the main story doesn't take very long to complete. But that doesn't mean that I shouldn't at least have like maybe a stream day that's primarily dedicated to clearing out missions. And I forgot to put on a auto progress the dialogue, so that way I'm not sitting there like
Let me explain about these supply pods.
because I don't have the audio up very loud just in case it gets picked up on the microphone.
In these pods, you'll
But
find items that you can use in battle.
So they're provisions for soldier members.
my brain's blinking.
Make sure
I
they're
think you
all
guys get the
placed.
general idea though.
Check the pods before
I don't have it up very loud, so if I'm dictating the pace, then I may end up going faster than the dialogue audio, or at least faster than I intend personally. So, auto advanced dialogue, we're turning that on. Because I can hit start if I really want to. Excuse me. I can play start, press start if I really need to. So do we have access to more missions right now? Okay, we don't. But you guys see, like, what we can get if we complete all of the missions in this game. We have a lots of potential there. Okay, Bronze Bangle.
Lastly, just now, I sent mail to your handset. You can also get messages from Director Lazard and news about the company via mail. You should check it regularly. Who knows? Maybe
Yeah, that
you'll
auto
get mail
progress
from
is
new friends you make.
fire.
Yes. But don't just read mail that you get from girls, okay?
Wow.
Well, I guess that's everything. Looks like it's time for you to head out. You're with Angeal, right? Good luck.
All right, it's time for the Wutai
Thanks for all
mission.
the help.
All right, 6 materia and 4 accessories. And shopping. So the Bronze Bangle is going to give us a little bit more HP, which is honestly totally fine. And we have basically global access to the shops at any point, so I am going to use some of our guild to just kind of get us started. And the nice thing is that in our inbox, they automatically organize things for us, because I find that very important, actually. But yeah, as we proceed on with the game, we'll get access to more missions, and then it might be good to take them on as we go.
I'll be joining
But
you
we'll kind
as
of
well.
play it off. We'll play it by, because like I said, it can get pretty grindy towards the latter portions of the game.
Dream? To become first? Is it?
No. To become a hero.
Ah, good. Unattainable dreams are the best kind.
Thanks?
All right, so we're starting off with this first
Fort Tamblin.
Wutai operation. Goodness, I was like, what's it
The
called?
unit is already standing by.
You two there! Hold it!
I totally forgot if Angeal actually helps us with this first site.
Leave this to me.
Oh, he does not. Ooh, nice.
Oh yeah.
Zach's work is pretty clean, I have to say.
No can do. I mean, the director is watching, right? So I have to make a good impression.
Zach, heard of dumb apples?
No? What's that?
Incredible. You really don't know. Well, so much for you making first.
Whoa, wait! What's this dumb apple?
Hey, you'll figure it out, Zach. But yeah, so I guess it wasn't already apparent based off of the stuff that I was mentioning during the like stream announcements. This is not my first experience with Crisis Core. I played the original PSP version actually for the channel about 2 or 3 years ago. So I already have a very general idea of the events that transpire in the game, and that overall we're just playing a more modern and touched up version.
So, Angeal, what's the deal with dumb apples?
The official
They're good.
name is Benora White. The trees bear fruit at random times during the year. Because of that, the townspeople affectionately call them dumb apples. The local farms had plenty of them to spare.
Oh, really? So you stole them?
We were poor, Zach,
Nice excuse.
but even then, I had my honor. The largest Benora white tree grew on a wealthy man's estate. It was rumored that those apples tasted the best.
It's always fun that these Final Fantasy games have you
But I never stole from that tree. Because the
focus on
wealthy
some of the
man's son
weirdest, like, little
was my friend.
details.
If he was a friend, you should have just asked for some.
Honor can be quite a burden at times.
And what exactly does this have to do with me?
No story is not worth hearing.
What? That's it? Yeah, well, thanks a lot.
Angio's such a troll. Alright. While we deal with Mr. Troll, let's continue going. I don't think I'm gonna pay as much attention to some of the other details that maybe I may have covered in the original series, because there's a lot of voice acted cutscenes, but there's also a lot of like
The unit will set off an
text
explosion.
between consults and like
Diversion
all
will
the
allow
different
us to
other
infiltrate.
like letters and stuff.
Right. I'll set the bomb inside the fortress. You'll charge the front gate and
Uh-huh. And?
indulge yourself.
You got it. That's what I do best. Come on, B unit. You know, I've never actually seen you use that. Don't you think it's sort of a waste?
Nah, it's not a
These bring
waste.
about wear, tear, and rust. And that's a real waste.
You're serious, aren't you?
Yeah. I can be pretty cheap.
Yeah, no kidding.
Begin mission.
All right, let's get it. I love how flashy Zack is, by the way. He's definitely one of my favorites. Oh, right. So he has a better chance of getting NGO at the moment. So based off of what Zack's thinking about in his relationships at the time, it'll affect his the digital mindwave DMW. I swear to you guys, I'm gonna end up calling it the DMV, and I'm not even gonna like mean that intentionally. Just my brain is going to remember it as such, and then we're just gonna have to kind of deal with it. You know, the dark magic, at least for this phase of the game, is actually pretty decent. Alright, come on. Oh, I missed that Assault Twister. That's so bad. Why am I missing the Assault Twister? There we go. There was no reason for me to be missing all that. But Zack's doing a pretty good job taking care of himself. If we get another roll of 7, I believe we can actually get like a formal level up. Because yeah, grinding and leveling up in this game specifically is very, very odd. No, I wanted to take out those guys at the top.
Yeah, piece of cake.
But it's kind of crazy how strong Zack is in comparison to like this entire mission. We took out like an entire army like right at the front. Or at least an entire mini army.
Soldier! Damn! Stop them!
You say stop them like you guys actually have any sort of remote chance against me. that fire has a little bit of splash damage. That's wild. I mean, I'll take it, but it's still wild.
Piece of cake. Could have done it blindfolded.
Stay alert. I've heard the Wutai keep a monster around for anti-soldier purposes. It should be somewhere in the fort.
So, if I can take it out, will I make first?
Depends on the quality of work. Your main task is diversion. Run amok and gather attention. Do well, and you'll gain favor with Director Lazard.
That'll be a cakewalk. Just watch.
He says it like, okay. Oh my goodness. Well, welcome on in, Kyo. I believe that Zach's VA, at least his English VA, was changed, if I remember correctly. It has been a little bit since I've heard his voice. But I believe that this is his voice going forward. So in games like Rebirth, for example, I believe his English VA is this one. But I don't remember for certain. But for right now, we're on a wild goose hunt trying to find the remaining mobs. This, I think, only primarily has a gameplay impact, not a, thankfully not a narrative impact. That would have actually been very depressing.
Oh yeah.
All right, another pack down.
Activating combat mode.
But other than that, this game has actually been a lot. Actually, just been what I was looking for, almost in the same vein as Ratchet and Clank, where it's something that I can, like, put in a degree of focus on. Don't misunderstand me. Yeah, I could, yeah, it's definitely a game that I could put a degree of focus on, but it's not something that,
Activating combat mode.
but I can also focus on, you know, reading chat and conversing. Especially since I'm not playing on like a higher difficulty. Let me cast Cure on myself, actually. Oh, you poor thing.
Prove your honor to me.
I got it.
Oh, he did not need. But yeah, the
Conflict resolved.
the DM, the digital, I'll always forget the name. The DMW is, I think, a big part of why people find this game so memorable. Because it just allows Zach to take after just a variety of the different characters in this game. And it just goes to show you how much of an impact they've had on him. Okay, so map. So it looks like I definitely want to turn this way if I can. Or do I want to just walk past? Because I do want to see if I can try to at least get there. He dodged my Dark Blizzard, that jerk. I want to try to at least get the max results. So it looks like I have 3 more fights that are around. So my guess, okay, there we go.
Activating combat mode.
I definitely have a lot of potions. I probably should have bought some ethers. Okay, ow. Wait, did I just one-shot that thing? Well, actually, you know what? My Dark Blizzard leveled up. I remember. We'll go ahead and restore my HP to full. And you guys can probably tell that I totally remember how to use my
We make our stand here.
poor PlayStation 5 controller. Or my poor PlayStation 5 console. This is the first PlayStation 5 based stream that
It's over.
let's charge. Cause I'm guessing that we can fight this.
Sergeant! He's charging!
Stand strong and charge back.
Oh, nice. So okay, we do get.
Cowards!
All right.
Activating combat mode.
I hope I didn't miss out on a fight due to that. But charging forward just seemed like the easiest way to get like that fight. So if we go back down here, can we activate this now? Nice.
Activating combat mode.
All right. I wonder if we're actually gonna get a level up here. Oh, sweet. I'm nulled the physical attacks, which is the good news. The bad news is that these are like the one set of mobs that don't exclusively use physical attacks.
This is Lazard. Enemies appear to be lurking in every corner. This fortress will not fall easily.
Yeah, just now, I was checking out a revolving wall and was jumped.
Other walls may be trapped too. Stay alert.
Oh. So now they want me to check all these walls. Wait, so what am I supposed to... Oh.
We found him. He's right there under the tower.
Why didn't he just automatically activate when I walked up here?
Charge!
That said, though,
Activating combat
while I have played this game before, I would definitely not be the type to be like, oh, you know, I may have experience, but I'm definitely far from the best person to have played this game. So if you're looking for like general advice, my general advice is play better. Do better. Be better. Watch the B movie while you're playing this game.
Enemy troops are stationed inside the two fortress towers.
I see.
You don't want them tracking your position. Take out the other tower.
Okay, so I still have quite a few battles to go, surprisingly enough.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on!
Hey, why are y'all guarding the chest? Ooh, 2 for 1.
Resolved.
Oh, that 2 for 1 was nasty. I love he's like, oh god.
Activating combat mode.
But yeah, as you guys can see so far, like gameplay wise, this isn't too bad. I'm playing honestly kind of reckless, but oh god,
Resolved.
but it's working. Okay, so I have 3 more sets of troops. So let's put on the sprint so we can get to the other tower. Wait, am I heading in the correct direction? You wanna know what's the part?
Come and face us, soldier, if you dare. Huh? Where did he go? Sneaky little pest.
It wasn't even his intention to be sneaky.
Treachery!
Activating combat mode.
And one of the other things I love about this game is that I don't think that I love that this game, because we actually get to see Zack and how he is. This game isn't afraid to get a little silly. And I think it's important for sometimes even the most serious of games to have its little silly moments. All right, come on, look down at me.
To think one man did this much damage to us, I can no longer just sit back and watch. Halt!
You say he says that like I haven't annihilated like the entire region.
Come to an end here. He's no match for 3 Wutai sergeants. Let's take him out.
Hypothetically,
The power of Wutai!
Activating combat mode.
Dark Blizzard. Oh, that stunned him. Sweet. All right. Ooh, Rush Assault level 2. Okay.
Prove your honor to
Do I get more attacks here, or is it just stronger? Oh, actually, yeah, there are more attacks. Nicely done. The nice thing is that with those special attacks, you guys may not be able to see it as well as I could, but a lot of those special attacks tend to be AoE. AoE is the name of the word or the name of the game. And so if you can, always try to activate one of your moves like right next to an enemy, so that way you can make the most out of the moves you have, get the most mileage out of them. So yeah, my tips are going to be very basic. All right, I should have one more battle before the front. Yepers.
Activating combat mode.
Oh darn, I thought that blizzard was going to actually hit all of them. All right, come on. Give me that Rush Assault.
It's about time you use that sword of yours.
This sword is heavy and unwieldy.
Then why don't you bring a lighter one?
I love the flashback, but like,
Oh yeah.
I thought I was going to get another buff.
Zack, nicely done. We have successfully occupied the fort. I just needed you to keep their attention, but impressive. You did well. Keep pressing forward.
All right. So basically, we do have the maximum possible rewards now for this mission, which I think is going to be pretty nice. So why don't we go ahead and actually continue?
That must be the central area.
All right. We have...
Activating combat mode.
Hey, I already took out like all of y'all. Need to actually remember to dodge those fires. But I think one thing I am going to do is I am going to burn something.
Activating combat mode.
I am going to burn an ether real quick. That cost me to lose a tiny bit of health, but now I'm null to magic, which means that this Foulander ain't got nothing on me. But yeah, see, if we get to 777, we'll level up. So we are now level 7.
Activating combat
I couldn't tell you if it's seemingly RNG. I will say that much. I can at least
conflict resolved.
briefly confirm. Okay, so we have one more chest that we need to get,
Activating combat mode.
and it looks like this is one of those situations where just need to be mindful of where I'm walking.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Activating combat mode.
Goodness, I was gonna say, these guys are just kind of like Pokemon at this rate. Or like wild Pokemon.
Conflict resolved.
But as long as I take out one with
Conflict resolved.
one with magic. I had to pause for a second. I was like, what is that called? What are those things called? Magic. The word I am looking for is magic. Okay. Can I sneak this chest? I can, in fact. Alright. Gonna do probably our first little save right here. I have to remember that due to the fact that I am playing on a... that crashes can happen.
What's this?
That is Wutai's guardian deity, the Great Leviathan. We are the Wutai Army's elite, the Crescent. We serve Leviathan and smite Wutai's enemies. Soldier of Shinra, a query. Is the goal of this invasion to spread your Mako reactors?
Yes. A reactor here would allow people to live better lives. And that
Hypothetically.
includes you.
This better life that you speak of comes at the grave cost of losing our homeland. Pain and despair. That's what you bring.
Oh!
One more question. You have power, so I must ask, why do you use it to cause evil?
Is it wrong to spread happiness through Mako energy? Is that what you consider evil?
I thought we could reason with each other as warriors, but sadly, I was mistaken. Then let us settle things as warriors. Come forth!
Oh, okay.
Combat mode.
Oh, these guys have some HP on them. Okay, so we have Endure active, so we can't die. For now, at least. Okay, but Cure actually healed like a very sizable amount of my health.
Why won't you finish me?
Not in the mood.
As long as we draw breath, we will oppose Shinra. Now, finish it.
Oh, come on.
Alright, so you can kind of see that we had a little bit of an optional battle there. Because we didn't have to fight them.
1. Avoid training when you can. 2. Protect Wutai at all costs. 3. Ugly Shinra soldier dudes must be punished.
Where are you? Hello there.
I'm Wutai's greatest warrior. It's
And I love that they
over
put
for
some
you 'cause
care to
now you
actually
have to
like
face me.
some of the face models, even if they were a little jank in some lightings.
Go on home now.
You're the one going home. If you want to go any further, you're gonna have to go through me.
Oh man. What am I supposed to do here?
Just needs to keep going.
Take that, bad guy. Just your hat.
Ah! No! You got me!
Oh, that's so silly.
Haha! That'll teach you to mess with me. Once again, I saved Wutai.
Right.
Boy, oh boy. That's a lot of energy. Now, back to work.
Okay. Got our little Yuffie cameo since we're kind of sitting here in Wutai. So you know we're doing pretty good for ourselves here. All right, Oni number 1, Oni number 2.
You must be the anti-soldier
I'll say
monster.
Zack's sword stance I always found kind of interesting. I love that all of the different Final Fantasy characters have at least a tiny bit of a sword stance. All right, there we go. Oh, wait. Did the Dark Blizzard... I guess it didn't silence, but... I'm paying mind to how much damage that did. Alright, come on. Let's take this guy out so that way we are good. We got Blizzard Blade. Wow. All right. Ooh. Ooh, you wish you were able to dodge that good, huh? Oh, I love how it gave me no AP cost, but then I ended up just finishing the battle on him. Anywho.
Soldier second class Zack. Victorious again.
Good work. Now, get out of there. You've only got 5 minutes.
Got it. Director Lazard, are you watching? Gotta move. No time to play.
Good dodge. Nice. Clean cut, Zack. Clean cut.
Not good.
All right, come on. You can get a little help. And Gio, where you at?
That's
Thank
one
you.
more you owe me. You lost your focus.
Yeah. Oh, sorry if your sword got any wear, tear, or rust on it.
You're a little more important than my sword. But just a little.
You know, I love that.
Thanks.
Well, we can consider that a mission success.
I'm here. I must apologize. Being on site is taxing.
You didn't have to come personally.
Is it because of my
Will
reward?
bring an end to the war. I wanted to see it through. Soldier second class Zack. Sir! You put forth a good effort at Fort Tamblin. I saw it with my own eyes. To be frank, my evaluation is... You are a force of nature. You somehow defeated an entire enemy force.
Not
by
the
yourself.
somehow.
I was shocked as well. You've grown strong.
Your bravery during the Wutai War will be remembered for generations. It seems your dream of becoming a hero has already come true.
Director Lazard, that's a bit much. Zack here still has a lot to accomplish.
I suppose you're right. Zack, keep up the good work.
Firearm lit. Let's do it.
Let's go. Sephiroth is waiting.
So we got an extra trophy.
The hero? Wow, I'm gonna meet a hero.
You see, this is when you realize it's a prequel because they're describing Sephiroth as a hero. And if y'all have been in the FF7 verse, or even just know general gaming culture, then y'all already know Sephiroth is not widely regarded as a hero at all.
Zack, come on.
Wait, there's still more?
Zack, take the director to safety.
Contact Sephiroth.
Zack can handle it. Now go.
Follow me, director.
All right, so is this where we first get split off from those
Director
two?
Lazard. Oh, thank goodness you're safe. Zack, I should be fine now. Assist Angeal.
I don't trust them. You know, I say I don't trust them like I haven't played this game before, but like I said, like I've also said, it's just in general, it's Benjamin. But I've just learned that sometimes you don't trust anyone. All right. Normally, whenever it says a dialogue like that, it just heavily implies that I should take a moment to look through my equipment and gear and just make sure that I'm all good. And I wasn't fully all good because I can put on that fire armlet. So now we are all good.
Angeal! Angeal! What? These guys aren't Wutai troops. A summon? Who called it out?
Who knows? But you know what? It's a good idea that I had decided to go ahead and put on that fire armlet. So now, as this is a free, he's regarded as the primal summon for fire. So, oh wait, he shoots out 3. So because he's the primal summon of fire, he's actually fairly weak to blizzard. So we're going to take advantage of that and to jumpstart our Octaslash 4, which did a lot more damage than I was anticipating. All right, there we go. You guys don't get to see Ifrit's, you know, very powerful fire attack. Okay, dodge. I couldn't. Okay, stop being obnoxious, Ifrit. Not me. I accidentally hit fire. I didn't mean to heal him. All right, we got another Octaslash incoming. Never mind. Good thing the blizzards do like 800, but okay. I'm gonna need Ifrit to chill out. That was annoying. towards the end there, but it is what it is. All right. Thank you for suddenly appearing, Mr. Sephiroth, sir.
Holy. Oh,
Genesis.
the missing soldier first class? They're identical.
A Genesis copy.
Copy? A human copy?
Where's Angeal?
I thought he was fighting around here.
So he's gone too.
What? Wait, what does that mean?
It means Angeal has betrayed us as well.
No way! I know what kind of guy Angeal is, and he'd never do that!
Are you sure about that? Do you trust him like that?
Angeal wouldn't
Or
betray
don't
us.
you want to trust those
Never.
luscious locks instead? Because I would trust those. I would trust those luscious locks. But that's the end of chapter 1. Just so you guys know, like, Crisis Core is a very, very short game. If you focus on primarily just the main story and just that. I don't know if that's exactly what I want to do yet, but we'll find out.
What's with Angeal?
I'd like to complete more than my original Let's Play, though.
It's already been a month. Sephiroth's no help either. Lumping Angeal together with Genesis. Genesis is a deserter who took a bunch of seconds and thirds along with him. He used copies of himself to attack us. Angeal wouldn't condone something like that. His soldier honor means way too much to him. Everything's so messed up now. Angeal, just come back to us.
But I feel like the re-recording of these voices seemed a little rushed. But I don't know if that's what's pacing in with the original cutscene.
Soldier second class, Zack.
That would be me. Who is this?
Director Lazard wants to see you. Go to the briefing room.
Welcome on in, DJ. How are you?
Who was that?
Let's see if we actually have access to some missions.
Any word on Angeal?
He hasn't contacted his family either.
So what's this about?
A new assignment. I want you to go to the hometown of our missing soldier first class, Genesis.
Huh?
According to the parents, they've had no contact with Genesis whatsoever. But they can't be trusted.
Why?
They're his family.
That, you know,
We've
true
already
point.
dispatched some staff, but we've lost contact. I want you to go and investigate. He will go with you. Song of the Turks.
This job is looking really gloomy.
I always kept thinking that guy was Vincent, but I'm pretty sure Vincent ends up being someone else. So God's saying now.
Oh, excuse me.
What are we working with here?
Oh, hey, it's Kunsel. Did you read my
Kunsel.
mail?
Okay.
Not yet. I'll read it later. I'm in a meeting in the
Kunsel.
briefing room right now.
Gotcha. Hey, can I talk to you after that?
I'm kind of busy, but if you can keep it short.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, I'll be outside the briefing room.
Interesting. All right, so we got some summon material to get, and you know, I'm glad to hear that you're doing good, by the way, DJ. I'm doing pretty good here as well. And then let's see the mail. I do appreciate that Kunsel kind of, he works as my brain blanks. He works very closely to like just like a friend to Zack. And I think that there is a lot of value in that. Just because I think that everyone could always use a friend that is very
Activating combat mode.
just not connected to their current life. I don't know if you guys value that as much as I can from time to time. All right, so this is a very rough example
Activating combat mode.
of the missions that you may run into while you during your time in Crisis Core. So these missions aren't designed to be like egregiously long or anything like that, but
He's gone missing. I'll explain later. Things will escalate.
but they're added in as like additional flavor for the game. So let's go ahead and take advantage of our Octaslash that we got here. And we've already seen it a couple times before, so I'll probably start working on switching through the different attacks that we do have the option of using. But yeah, missions can be as short as that, quite literally. And all in all, if you guys are curious, I am trying to put in enough time to to try to have a nice fun balance of both.
Activating combat mode.
Come on. So yeah, that's unfortunately one of the sad little bits of issue that can happen when you try to do that type of spamming all at once. All right, come on, give me one more NGO. All right, got third rush assault. Let's do some damage. All right, nice. Get out the way. We should be able to get an Octaslash here in a second. We're actually getting a lot of our special move procs. It's not even like a special part of the story either, where you would see a lot more of that. But there we go. How many missions can we get through? I mean, I wouldn't mind trying to get through a lot of the missions that we have currently, just that way we can really get through a lot of the get a lot of these extra rewards. When I was honestly though, when I was a little bit younger, I remember that, well, I say I was a lot younger, this wasn't just a few years ago. But just a few years ago, I remember that, I would have a lot of nerves because some of the monster designs, got under my skin for the latter portions of, this game. And because of that, Okay, so there are 3 chests. Sorry, I also want to make sure that I keep a little bit of an eye out for these chests ahead of time. So obviously there's one right next to him, and then the other 2 are going to be down this hallway. But yeah, if I'm not ready for like a more grotesque looking monster,
Activating combat
I can get a little jumpy. But from my experience, that is very, very on brand for me. Ooh, are we gonna get a mysterious person? We are. And it won't, and unfortunately it will not let us know who that person is, and that's fine. We'll get a level up anywho. Yeah, you know, I'm pretty sure we'll see who that is eventually. But Kyo, I'm just gonna say you might be onto something. It did look like a certain character that also exists within this game's universe. But you never know.
combat mode.
You're so real for that. Oh, someone else. Whoa. Oh, I want to pay attention to my health. Oh my goodness. Stop it, leave me alone.
Conflict resolved.
Alright, let me actually restore my health to full so that way I don't just suddenly, like, die before I reach the end here. Because that can and has happened before. Ow.
Conflict resolved.
Dang. Saying really, messing up my rhythm with,
Activating combat mode.
Okay, chill out. Alright, let's set up for, okay, cutscene, I appreciate you, but thank you, I want my Octaslash.
Concentrate.
But his name is Sang, he's an assistant type character, part of the, I believe he's a part of the Turks. I'm not sure if the game talked about that yet or not. I've just been, I'm not sure, I'm just whacking stuff, you know? Oh, ow. Okay, let me use Cure. Okay, there we go. You know, for a little 2-star quest, that was a little difficult. See, you get it. All right, so we still have... Oh, we can still keep going. Let's come back to that in a moment. I'm just seeing what... Alright, we can get a Phoenix down. And we can get a rematch with the Freets. Oh my goodness, shush, Kyo. I see you over there. I could... Yeah, let's continue on with the missions. It's fine. There's gonna be a point later where I'm probably gonna start not doing nearly as much damage to these guys. To be honest, I'm probably already at that point.
Activating combat mode.
Yeah, because you can kind of see it on the staff sergeants. I don't do a ton of damage. But also my physical, like my offensive capabilities aren't necessarily that great. Luckily, we love pre-order bonuses that just make me inherently stronger. He keeps moving. Let's use Chain Slash. I'm guessing Chain Slash might be just the default if I don't have that character within access. Oh, I'm almost dead. Okay, that's fine. Thank you for the level up. I'm fearing for my life currently. Let me go to the shops and... Yeah, 26 seems like a good amount. Oh, wait, I was gonna say, where's the chest? Okay, a thunder for our trouble.
Activating combat mode. Out of the way.
So, how do I want to do this? Probably like this, where I kind of need to use the DMW moves to kind of be able to do larger chunks of damage to these guys. All right. Dodge. I'm so used to just dodging, though I think like some of these attacks I could get away with guarding if I like really tried. All right, I have an Endure up for a little bit, so I don't have to worry about healing right this second. And I got Endure reactivated, so... Wait. I don't want to talk about it.
Combat mode.
The Endure did not endure there, and I am saddened by that. Alright, one guy's focused down. Okay, so let's go ahead and use a potion here. Oh, that's not a potion. Oh, this guy's squishy. Oh, no MP cost the you say game. Well, I'll take that to my advantage. Thank you very much. Yeah, that was totally a moment that I definitely shouldn't have died there, but I did, unfortunately. Okay, so let's take a look at our materials and stuff very quickly. I think I'm gonna put on the bulletproof vest and the muscle belt just for now. That should help at least with some of my melee attacks. Gives me a little bit more on the defensive front, and I only lost 80 HP as a result. Alright, you guys already know the business. I'm gonna be looking for them chests.
Activating combat mode.
Okay. The AoE, like, effectiveness, by the way, of, sorry, the AoE effectiveness. Oh, Rush is so level 5. Alright, let's see it. What are my damage numbers looking like? Oh, 200 per? That poor guy. That poor guy did not need all that. I'm just... That was... To some levels, you could argue that that was very disrespectful. Okay, so that's the way forward, technically. Hello? Any treasure chests around here? I'm trying to find some treasure chests, game. Please. Oh. If this game... Oh. If this game had given me Octaslash there, this Corporal would have felt it for sure. Dang, and Sang didn't and I couldn't even get the airstrike for Sang. So the good news is that I found one of the treasure chests. The bad news is that all these things like blend, which is kind of concerning.
Activating combat mode.
Man, there's like 7 of these guys. Okay, let's actually use a pot there. But yeah, DJ, it's true. The last guy always gets it the worst. But that's okay. Okay, sir. Alright, so there's no AP cost, which means we're just spamming Assault Twister. I would love to get some more physical moves eventually. But I'll take a level up instead. Barrier. Okay. I'll take a nice little barrier. But we've basically gotten, I'm thinking, all the chests in this area, so we can actually move on.
Activating combat mode.
There should be one more chest probably before we reach the end. And we're actually making like a good amount of gil back, thankfully. All right, come on, give me that airstrike. Oh, Angeal, not you. Okay, that's done. Was so nice. All right, you're the last guy. But you don't get the capital punishment because you didn't live long enough to see it.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, I was gonna auto heal. All right, no MP costs, which means we spam Blizzard. I feel like this is evil.
Conflict resolved.
Wait, no! I was trying to get my Blizzard off so bad. Okay. We'll use those 3 pots to bring my health back to an appropriate level. I wish I had some other like fun physical attack moves. All right, we got Angeal lined up, but Sephiroth came to block him. You hate to see it. So if that's the way out, then I definitely did not see that last treasure chest.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, it's gonna be one of these moments, isn't it? Now, do I know that at the end of the day, getting this last treasure chest is probably not going to matter nearly as much due to the fact that whatever I get is probably gonna get power creeped by something later? Oh, absolutely. I am more than aware.
Conflict
It's unfortunately the principle of it for me. Yep.
activating combat mode.
340 is actually a little bit more damage than I would like. All right, chain slash.
Here we go.
Oh, I'm actually out of AP. That's new. Homie kicked me. Come on, give me a stun for him, please. And we're level 11 off of that too. Wait. All that and I didn't even go to grab the chest. That only contained a singular potion. I got my full refund out of that though.
Activating combat mode.
Oh no. Okay. Alright. Corporal will take the chain slash. Wonder how much SP I've already gotten considering that. Okay. Oh.
Take out enemies with one blow.
Okay.
Do it. One blow. All right.
I could use a demo. Fine, let's do this.
Ooh, okay, Zach.
Yes, got it in one blow.
That one was too weak. Now, again.
Sephiroth giving him the hardcore tutorial. Goodness. He said if he died in one hit, that means he's too weak. So do it better.
Conflict resolved.
All right, there we go. Conflict resolved.
Activating combat mode.
What's all this? Luckily, my health is above the level cap. All right, let's go for the limit break while we have it. We might as well use it. It's a free one shot on one of the targets, so there's no reason why we shouldn't use it there. All right, so this is the part where we just spam Dark Blizzard, which has been surprisingly more effective than I thought it would ever be. Can we talk about that part though? But what is a mute shock though? But yeah, as you guys can see, we could also increase our HP with materia if we felt the need. I think we've been doing pretty good without having to feel the need for that. But mute shock. I don't think I can do anything with that yet. All right. It's going to be our hardest mission, guys. And I have memories. Because if my memory remembers correctly, because it is a memory after all. Oh, ow. All right, you're going to get a level 5 rush assault to the face. Okay, fine, level 4. I don't care. Oh, you lived. And but that's why your friend got slow roasted, okay? Why am I talking some mad heat to some of like the AI I've realized? So yeah, we're fighting that boss again. But that boss is going to have a bit of a more notable difficulty raise. Luckily, you can be a little sneaky. Okay. Where can my other chest be? We want to try to avoid taking too much damage before that fight. Because remember, if these guys are hurting a lot more now, who's to say that the other guys won't start hurting a lot as well?
Oh yeah.
There we go. This is all I wanted before we went and fought the other guy. And whoever decided to add in like the fast heal effectively.
Activating combat mode.
But yeah, you guys can already see how much tankier this thing is. Hold on. That's MP cost 0 infinite. So Tomahawk Boomerang might deal a lot of damage. Okay. It unfortunately one-shots me. Which means that I am as I currently am, I will likely not be strong enough for that mission because I need to have strong enough attacks to knock it down. Unfortunately, I don't think I can because I would have to have the setup for it, basically. It looks like even with the dark blizzard spam, couldn't get to a good point where that would have been as effective. Thanks for the free fire. But yeah, you guys can already see like the overall appeal and what will actually take up the meat of the streams. Because if I wanted to do just purely the story, realistically, I probably can finish the story if we just strictly marathoned it in probably about 3 streams. And mind you, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because I know that I have done streams where I feel like some games have definitely overstayed their welcome.
Activating
And so we'll just kind of continue to play these games by ear. I love the gameplay for this game, so we are definitely gonna be doing lots of missions.
Yeah, I know. But still, I want to make first.
Listen to me, Zack. If you want to be first,
I'll embrace my dreams and honor. And my dream is to become a hero.
all right. You have my support.
Better run for it.
Prove your honor to me.
That poor fly eye probably did not ask for what we just did to it. I think I just one-shot the other thing on accident. Okay. And we got max level Soul Twister. Nice. I think what we're gonna probably do, this will make me weaker, mind you, as a result of my shenanigans. But I'm gonna switch out for Dark Thunder and Blizzard Blade for now. And just so you're aware, the whole goal of that is mainly to continue leveling up materia. Because as we continue to level up materia, we're gonna run into more opportunities with that materia fusion system that you kind of see in the menu.
Combat mode.
Okay, all y'all didn't have to stagger me all at the same time. Dang. Okay, Dark Fire. Gonna use a cure here. All right. I wonder what the game wants us to do if we delayed that a little bit.
Conflict resolved.
Hard to say right now. I totally forgot we also get Arrow at the moment. I don't think we do. All right, next set of precious items, we are gonna get Jump. Is it like Dragoon Jump?
Activating combat mode.
Because if it's like Dragoon Jump, we're gonna be in a really good spot. Oh, I didn't even see the bomb around the corner. Goodness. Oh, sorry.
Conflict resolved.
It's called okay. Sorry, it's trying to slightly plan my route. It's because there are 3 treasure chests with my name on them.
Activating combat mode.
I want to take care of the bomb before it got too much larger. Oh, when I died, I lost my level up? Whack. Okay, but I'm not seeing like any of these chests. Hey, that poison gaze was not very nice. You know what? Airstrike this. Chat, call it an airstrike.
Not if I can help it.
This is our first time seeing it, so I was like, you know what?
Conflict resolved. Activating combat.
You know, I know I'm not looking as hard for the treasure chest, but I feel like they could have been at least a little bit visible. Blizzard Blade feels really good. It just... Does it take MP or AP? Okay, no, it takes AP. Okay, we got an attack up. But where are these other chests at, man? Oh, there was one over here. Where was that dark fire going? I don't know about you guys, but I've always had like a slight disdain towards the design of like bombs and I guess traps. Oh, these evil eyes are being annoying. All right, good conflict resolve.
Activating combat mode.
Come on. You know, sometimes I feel like I play like a professional. Sometimes when I do like a dodge and then follow up immediately with like a fantastic counterattack. Oh, welcome back, Kel. I know you were looking for a bit, so. Where's this last treasure chest? Gonna purchase some more somas, because running low on those.
Combat mode.
Blizzard Blade is so good. I'm gonna end up doing like 6 laps around this place because I can't keep an eye out for a treasure chest. And I always forget for these missions if I'm supposed to
Activating combat mode.
as my brain farts. All right, no, you just get fire spammed.
Conflict resolved.
Okay, so you know what? We'll use this mission as a... Oh wait, I see the chest. I really am just blind. Oh, I did not mean to heal it. Hey, that's toxic. You don't have to call me blind, Heiser. I'll find them eventually. Okay.
Activating combat mode.
So these are all the guys that are weak to fire. So I have the luck out here just to low roast them. And we got Max Darkfire out of it too, so who's really winning here? And also, we grew up like 5 levels doing these missions. So I wonder how much stronger we'll actually be when it comes time to actually do the story. So we can do another Assault Twister, but I think it might actually be in my... Oh, I can put on Dash. That's cool. I think I am actually going to put on HP up to level. I feel like this is one of those games where you should always be trying to level up your materia as you go along. So there's one chest which is right here. But what are we fighting? Oh, just a bomb?
Activating combat mode.
Oh, and a worm. Both weak to blizzard. But these traps do a lot of damage. That was disgusting.
Activating combat mode.
All right. I think a quality of life that I did have appreciated from this game is that... Hey. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god. Oh no, I ran out of AP. You know what? It's time to BBM. Wait.
Concentrate.
That was almost bad. But we still got the Oct slash off. So greed's actually never punished.
Resolve.
You know? And we're still out here getting special items. But this is a 4-star mission, and I'm gonna hold off on those. And I'm only holding off on the 4-star.
Activating combat mode.
Okay, I was a game. If you don't let me use my chain slash right this second, I was about to throw hands. But my rematch with the free is actually going pretty good. And this last chain slash should actually do the trick. So now that we did that rematch, we should be able to summon a free in battle since we now have his materia. It's not something that will come up super often, but it will come up. Oh my goodness. I love that I was actually able to just spend an hour on just missions, by the way. And we're level 13. Still probably not strong enough for the one thing that I was doing. But that's okay.
Activating combat mode.
I love that we had a mission that was exactly just this. All right. Let's actually use our summon. Oh, it's just this but upscaled. I mean, these are fantastic animations, mind you. I like that Zack also has like a little summoning animation too.
Resolve.
But we love a little demonstration. It's crazy how I have 2 missions left. But I don't feel confident in my current capabilities to do those missions well. And that's okay. For now, let's actually continue the story.
I see. Ready to go?
A routine job, right? No sweat.
I wonder. Originally, Sephiroth was assigned to this mission. That means it's a top priority matter. Be alert, or you'll fail.
And Sephiroth?
Refusing to go, apparently.
Oh, what is that? They spoil him too much.
Why don't you say that to his face?
No thanks.
Yikes.
Weird trees.
Benora white trees. Or dumb apples.
That means this is Benora Village?
Yepers. Get yourself some dumb apples, dog.
Hometown?
Correct. Genesis and Angeal have known each other a long time.
But you can't say grew up together?
Activating combat mode.
So yeah, one thing that I will say for sure that I do feel like this game is missing is that I wish, and I'm guessing this is more of a PSP limitation, but I wish they added this in Reunion. I wish that if there was a character with us, like Sung or
So they are.
Angeal,
We've seen no townspeople yet. They may have taken control of the whole town. When Genesis
that they
left,
joined in on the
took Arsenal
combat.
along with him. Retrieve or destroy. Those are the president's strict orders.
Okay, no sweat.
okay. Hey, we got another Soma.
Activating combat mode.
And hey, I was minding my own business. Yeah, I am so much stronger than the monsters here. Oh my goodness.
Activating combat mode.
But you can kind of anticipate where battles are gonna be based off of just how
Resolve.
Oh yeah!
the area is laid out. Good job. Zach, that was unnecessary. He could have just gotten out the way. 100% could have gotten out the way.
The president's orders will be met.
Activating combat.
So the good thing about fighting these mechanized creatures is that they are weak to electricity. So we're gonna get out the way. We're gonna zap them. We're gonna keep zapping them and zap them. Then we're gonna get out of the way. Then we're gonna keep zapping them. Gonna keep zapping, and then we zapped them some more.
Oh yeah. Conflict resolved.
I called out the taser method.
A Genesis copy.
Where did you hear that?
Sephiroth said it.
The technology was stolen from our scientists.
Huh?
It apparently allows
Yepers?
Genesis's abilities and traits to be transplanted to soldier members and monsters.
Soldier and monsters? We're the same?
I wouldn't say exactly the same. I would say that I don't the best way that I would describe it is that you Zach would probably be more perceived to be a monster, or just because of his more superhuman capabilities now that he is Soldier, versus some of the other characters where it may not follow that similar circumstance.
This is Genesis's home. His parents are wealthy landowners.
But I never stole from that tree because the wealthy man's son was my friend.
They weren't.
I love that it just flips between like some of the graphical styles sometimes. Kind of silly.
So Genesis deserts and gets his best friend Angeal to join him. Is that it?
Sephiroth believes that's the case.
The change from like the PSP style to like this more modern appearance, honestly, like
Still very new.
they did a really good job.
Zack, go find Angeal's house. I'll check the grave.
All right, you heard the man.
Turks always do this stuff?
Someone has to do it.
Must be rough.
Don't worry. We're paid much better than you are.
Da-
No way!
Their friendly banter is cute.
Go find Angeal's house. It should be over there. It's likely already in enemy hands. Be careful.
Okay.
Activating combat
Oh,
mode.
I didn't even get to move. No. Taser method. No. I didn't even get to move.
Let's see. Angeal's house is...
I don't remember. We're just gonna have to take a, I believe we just have to kind of take a wild guess.
somewhere. All right. I'll just have to check each one.
Interesting.
But now's not really the time.
Okay, so I can come back and grab some of these later.
What's this? But
I love that we can stop doing the story at any point to do missions.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Yikes. I wasn't expecting to one-hit both of them like together like that. I want to say that if we're guessing which one's Angeal's house, I think it's this one.
anybody? Can't hear anything.
Never mind.
Can I help you? Greetings, ma'am. Are you Angeal's mother? My name is Zack. Are you Zack, the puppy?
Not the puppy.
Excuse me? My son wrote to me once about you. 0 attention span. Restless as a little puppy. Oh, thanks, Angeal. You're not here together with Genesis, are you? No, I'm not. Don't worry. What is happening with my son? I'm not really sure. Genesis came back here a month ago with an army of cohorts. And they proceeded to take the lives of many townspeople.
No.
Genesis, he used to be such a good boy. Is Angeal... He came here. But he left his sword and went off somewhere.
But he left his sword. Look at how important that sword is. You can fit a whole bunch of materia in that thing.
That sword
represents our family's honor.
I see. No wonder. He never uses this sword, really, ever. I'll take care of Angeal. You should go and hide somewhere.
Don't be concerned. Genesis cannot harm me.
Can we take the sword with us?
When Neil decided to join Shinra, my husband had that sword made for him and told him to fight with honor. He borrowed a lot of money. And then he worked so hard to return the debt, he eventually died of fatigue.
Aww.
Oh,
I don't think I've ever investigated these areas before.
so young. Must be when he first joined Soldier. And there it is. That Buster sword. This one's a family picture. Look at Angeal. Showing off that Buster sword again. This must be Angeal's father. Looks like a serious guy.
You know, but the way that he's doing like the commenting on the
These two rascals must be Angeal and Genesis.
like, I found it really cool that he comments on all of these. But my only concern, I guess, was like, I wish they like showed more specifically which pictures he was commenting on.
Angeal, where did you go? What?
Away from here.
Genesis copies.
Activating
Later!
Oh, I hate that like staggering doesn't exist for these guys.
conflict resolved.
So it looks like we can keep proceeding forward at least.
There's a factory on the outskirts. I saw a Genesis copy go in.
You think it might be their HQ?
I do. I'm on a cliff overlooking the factory. The best way in is from above. Come to the cliff top now.
All right. Sounds like we have an objective on our hands, and gonna do one more quick pass to. Excuse you.
Conflict resolved.
I think we got the 3 like drops or whatever. So we might be good. I don't know when coming back later is going to end up being.
Conflict resolved.
But all I really know is that this game likes to throw me in fights like every 2 seconds. So we do see the side entrance to the factory. Are we allowed to take the side entrance?
But now
Or can we take the main entrance and look silly?
I said, come to the cliff top. Were you listening?
We can't just charge in. Remember, this is a reconnaissance mission.
Okay. That disappointed look he had, it was so silly. Alright, let me squeeze in.
Activating combat mode.
These Heligunners really have it out for me. And for what reason? Okay, I'm over you.
Conflict resolved.
Alright, we're up here now. What do you want from me?
Genesis's parents were in that grave.
Wait, his
Oh.
own family?
We can't expect reason from him. What about Angeal?
He wasn't at the house. But please, give me time. If I find Angeal, I can talk to him. If I can convince
Are you sure?
Angeal, maybe Genesis will come back too.
I understand now why Sephiroth chose you.
Huh?
Genesis and Angeal. Those two were Sephiroth's only friends. He didn't want to fight them. That's why he refused the mission.
Well, Angeal is my friend too.
He's counting on you to bring them both back. Time is short. Let's go.
Okay. All right, we love some broken glass.
Made it in. No problem.
But they know I'm here.
Go on ahead. I've got your back.
Activating
God, I really just love how strong Zack feels. At least until the mission becomes 4 stars and all of a sudden I don't feel nearly as strong anymore.
resolve.
Oh yeah.
But that's okay. I don't have to be invincible.
Zack, this way. Keep sharp.
I know. Chill out. I want this chest. Because this chest is all the way right here. You see, if I listened to you, I would be 500 gil less poor. Or more poor. Or less rich. I think I said any of that correctly.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way.
Okay.
Better run for it.
Let's go on ahead and use Chain Slash here. I bet you there was probably some people who did like a no like link attack run, and those people are built different. Because that's just denying yourself like half the game.
Oh yeah.
But I know that there's that demographic that exists.
Zack, this way.
Okay. I saw this chest at the corner of my eye. It's weird how the chests that I'm not like super required to find, I can see like at the corner of my eye. And then see, like, but the ones that I'm like required to find, I cannot tell where they are to save my life.
This is where the copies are made. Go upstairs. Genesis may be there.
How did he know? I feel like that's so like Genesis may be up there. Heads up there. Oh God, Genesis is actually up there. That's the vibe that it's given me.
Infinite in mystery is the gift of the goddess. We seek it thus and take to the sky. Ripples form on the water's surface. The wandering soul knows no rest. Settle down, Zack the puppy.
Dang, he just continually
We found the remains of our people there as well.
Y'all know what I'm trying to
It
say.
didn't take much to have them send false reports. Just some mild threats.
They would have done that anyway. At least your parents would have.
My parents betrayed me. They had always betrayed me from the very beginning.
I disagree.
What do you know?
Oh. I don't know about this, Chief. So many things are happening all at once.
Welcome, partner. I see. You finally made your decision.
To stand
I'll
against
listen with
you.
yourself, friend. However, can you really live on that side?
Angeal!
Dang, we're just gonna leave Sung there? I looked away for a second, so I didn't see him. But are we just leaving Sung there just to?
Damn! Where is he?
Guess we are.
Leave the factory?
All right. Guess we're just there we go. I was about to say, like, dog.
There's no time. We have to leave now.
Wait, we're gonna give up the search?
I think we got what we came here for.
Evidence. An airstrike has been called.
Oh, he's already ready with the airstrike.
Are you sure nobody is at Angeal's house?
Angeal's house!
Hurry!
Dang, he really showing them guys those two shots. How much time do I got before this airstrike goes off? Wait. I almost forgot. A free X potion. You see, y'all thought I forgot about these treasure chests and a bronze amulet. But I didn't. I didn't forget about those treasure chests.
Genesis has begun shelling the town.
Oh man, what do we do now?
Use timely sword strikes to destroy shells.
What?
It can't be too fast or too slow. Keep focused.
I feel like this is a what mini game?
Are you ready?
I have to be.
Pay close attention to the fuse sound and the shell color. That's all the advice I can give you.
Fuse sound?
This sound. Keep your ears open.
Okay.
The sound will indicate the right time to attack. Watch for the shell's color change too. I'm counting.
I think I understand.
Fuse sound and color, huh? I have to get to Angeal's mom quickly.
Let's see if I actually do this right the first time. God, I'm bad at this. Is that good enough?
The shelling has stopped. Looks like you got almost all of them. Good. I've just received word. The airstrike is commencing. Hurry.
I hope she's all right. Gotta find her now.
I want to do that better. Okay, so it starts right before these treasures. I know I can do that better. And the autosave saves me the trouble of going back too much farther. 'Cause now that I understand how that all works. I'm not going for a perfect trophy run, but I know I can do this. There we go. See, I knew I could do that better.
I've just received word.
Look at that. We got a trophy.
Hurry.
I hope she's all right. Gotta find her now.
Okay. So those items that we just that were hidden before, we can grab now.
I can check out what I picked up after. I can check.
Where's the last one?
I can check out.
I think there were only 3 items, so let's go on ahead and head over to the correct house.
After some deliberation, I've managed to buy a little more time. Go do whatever needs to be done.
Thank you, son.
Those shells are Shinra products too. So you'll be rewarded for destroying evidence of the company's involvement.
Nice. Nice. Oh no!
What the hell did you do, Jill? Is that your idea of honor?
Keel, if you're still here, I can hear what you mean a lot more now that this cutscene.
Continue to live, and neither can her son.
What are you talking about? What's going on here?
I told you. You can't live on that side anymore.
That was not. I need to hear that cutscene again, but with the PSP vocals.
My friend, do you fly away now? To a world that abhors you and I?
Shut up!
All that awaits
Shut
you
up! I'm
is
warning
a
you!
somber morrow, no matter where the winds may blow. I don't see Sephiroth today, but are you game?
Wait, another summon? Is it really that time? These games be actually going by like a lot faster than I remember. And we're fighting Bahamut of all things? I will say Bahamut's model is kind of clean.
Damn it!
Activating combat mode.
All right. Ow. Oh my goodness, ow. Oh, I should have fully guarded that. All right, airstrike. Oh, can I get closer like this? No. Okay. Oh, ow. Ooh, Bahamut, you weren't allowed to play the game. I don't think I was supposed to be in range for that. I'll take it. I can't reach Bahamut, so I'm just going to hit him with another airstrike, I guess. Because why not? The attack part of that's so delayed. Taser in the butt. All right, do we get that material or do we have to fight for it again?
Summons aren't meant to be used like this. What happened to dreams and honor?
We are monsters.
Genesis is so extra. A one-winged angel.
We have neither dreams nor honor.
I also love this song.
Soldier doesn't mean monster.
This is oh yep. I totally forgot about the airstrike. I'll be honest, 100% forgot about it just that quickly. The dumb apples! Not the dumb apples!
Angeal.
Oh, look at that fire picture of Genesis, though. But I'm glad that I went back and I got the trophy for my trouble. There's one mini game towards the latter half that I'm not looking forward to.
Everyone's real happy. As for me,
I miss you.
That sword represents our family's honor.
You're a little more important than my sword. But just a little.
Where did you go? Zach here.
It's been a while, Zach.
Sephiroth.
Hey, Sephiroth.
Alright.
Okay. We got a lot of missions. And we also got the materia room. Sorry, I had my brain immediately. You guys all know where my brain immediately went.
The sign you
Okay. So realistically, let's get to a save point.
lately
They're talking about Avalanche a little bit.
The training ends, but thus.
All right, what's in the training room? Wait, is this Hojo?
There you are.
Huh?
Never mind.
Not without no.
You wouldn't understand. I want to verify. You are going to.
All right, let's see what we can do for Hojo, I guess. Point is that he's testing us, so
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
yikes.
No.
Or make.
To make such a bold fight this next.
Okay.
Say.
Obviously, you think that I'm just not gonna falter or anything like that, but little did you know,
Combat mode.
I'm a professional.
Conflict resolved.
Got him!
One-shotting all three of them. Goodness.
This is impossible. Were the settings off yet again?
You see? That
Second, if you. Not.
All right, what's the last set? Because I'm guessing that we're gonna do either gonna do 3 battles or 5 battles. That's just kind of meta sense for video games.
later!
Resolved.
The end! Oh,
Blizzard Blade's been doing work for me. I don't know what to tell him.
Ah, magnificent. It appears that you have the talent to become a fine study sample.
not really a talent I want.
You should be proud. Samples like you only appear every 2 years or so. Yay. By the by, I have an extra special program you can fight. Interested?
Extra special program.
Some data I designed on a lark that displays power inconceivable in reality.
Professor Hope, not that.
It would be a worthy.
All right, bring it on.
Are you?
No, I didn't mean to. I was mashing X.
The ultimate.
Hey, I agree.
There we go. Game was like, the game hit me with an "Are you sure?" So we're just fighting this thing again. Oh. This one is doable. I'm glad that after, so it's one of the things that I've realized or I've noticed about the combat that I actually do appreciate is if I go for a 3-hit then a spell, Zack automatically starts backing up. if I like this game's iteration of Thunder, to be quite honest with you guys. Okay, staying behind its hind legs is a little spooky. Okay. Oh, I got invincible. Yeah, that wasn't the worst. A little bit more difficult, but not the worst.
Astounding. This is most unexpected. Wait. I formulated a new hypothesis.
You were saying something about my remains?
Yes. My knowledge, ability, and inspiration have forged a new path. You and I will share a special relationship.
Did you hear me?
Ah, yes, Hojo being a weirdo. But another trophy for our trouble. You have a whole bunch of new missions available, which is really nice. Alright, Genesis's forces. I like how the game's like your main foe's right here. But what if I don't want to fight my main foe right now? I want these treasure chests. I was gonna say wherever they are.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, that poison tail is nasty. Okay. Oh, I see it. It's sad that these guys don't even live long enough for me to
Activating combat mode.
get a full run of the DMW.
Conflict resolved.
But I will take all this extra SP while I still can. Alright, let's take this guy out. Dark Thunder was probably unnecessary.
Resolved.
Alright, so there's one. There's gonna be so many missions to do, but they all like take a pretty short amount of time, all things considered. Not behind me, not beside me. Okay, I see the chest.
Activating combat mode.
And now we electrocute. Electrocute.
Conflict resolved.
This might actually be one of those times where I actually may want to increase my magic capabilities. And that's only because this guy's weak to electricity and I can just... I can just tase him. And there we go. That leveled us up to level 14. We're still not high enough HP yet to deal with that one super attack. But we are dealing more damage. It's still probably not a good call. We can do Clash of Genesis troops, and we can also get a Mako Stone. Let's actually go for the stone.
Activating combat mode.
Okay, that was the fastest little combat mode I've ever seen in my life.
Resolved.
Got him! Oh yeah!
But I realized that honestly, kit-wise, it's good for me to have these two different types of attacks, to be honest. All right, 1, 2, 3, Dark Thunder. 1, 2.
Oh yeah!
Zack actually just feels so good. I will say that I think they updated Zack's animation, so he actually does feel a lot better to play. He's probably closer to how Cloud plays in the remake lines of games. But I'm thinking that we are probably just going to be chilling out for the rest of the stream, just kind of focusing on missions. I think I'm gonna put on the Thunderblade, actually.
Activating combat mode.
So we have 2 magic attacks and 1 physical one.
Resolved.
Ooh, that 1548, that's nasty.
Activating combat mode.
Got him!
Oh, ow.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Okay.
Activating combat mode.
Alright, I was gonna say, don't just endlessly combo me to Oblivion game, because that isn't very appreciated. But there we go. Oh, we're level 15 now.
Resolved.
See, that's why I don't question the leveling rates in this game, because I honestly couldn't tell you. Ugh. Okay, let's fight Bahamut. I hate that Bahamut doesn't innately have a weakness, though, to be honest. Actually, I am gonna forfeit the battle. Because I do want to review my equipment, and by that I mean I need to put on, like, Fire and Blizzard. We'll put on this Fire. We can keep this Cure. We can go back to Thunder a little bit later, I guess. Actually, we'll have Thunder for the extra stats.
Activating combat mode.
So it has a bit of a resistance to magic, but I think honestly that's fine. Bahamut does hurt a good amount, though. It's nice to see that I can still do damage to him. I still do enough damage to break his ability. That's not bad. I'm gonna burn one of my elixirs here just so that way I have enough resources if I need. None of those lightning bolts hit me. I hate how effective this was. Also, how much damage that does? All right, there we go. Now we get some Bahamut in battle. Which, if free into Bahamut is quite the summon progression. Don't know if that's entirely correct. Wait, do I have a chest here? I don't. My only objective is to kill. Ooh, good try. You're not getting that out of me. I keep thinking the conflict resolve is just me getting like a level up. And it's throwing me off. Ow. No, we're just gonna roast it because we have a high magic stat right now. The fire and kite strat is kind of crazy. But it worked. The kite and fire. Oh. Odin? Okay. Color me intrigued. So we have 2 chests and they both should be on the way.
Activating combat mode.
Fire? Where are you going, fire? What's back over here? Okay. There we go. Alrighty, so now we could actually head the appropriate path. Not the bizarre bugs. Why are they so bizarre? Wait, that's a silence and a stun. Okay. All good. In the hood.
Activating combat
Alright. Get rid of these bizarre bugs. Oh, y'all would have known I would have been ready for some octa slashing action if the game let me. What's that? Well, I'm fully healed for it.
Activating combat mode.
No, I'm just not gonna let it get near me. Alright, chain slash. Let's. This should do like a nice little 2K, I think. Oh, ow! That 800 damage is crazy. But yay, I can also summon Odin. We're just getting all the summons, I guess. Just consider me like a girl's girl. Okay, so I can't work on that right now. There's so many different, like, stages to go in. And I feel like I've just been barely grazing the surface. I really wish I could do that mission right now, but I understand why I can't. Okay. So, before we continue on, we should probably establish our next status quo.
Hey, Zach. So, the war is over. That it is. I'm sure you heard. I ruled. No, I didn't hear. The company reports don't mention you at all. On TV, they only talk about Sephiroth's bravery.
But Sephiroth was in B Unit.
Well, our heroes are chosen by the media.
Dreams crushed.
The dreams crushed. So Bahamut and Odin. Okay, before we continue on, I'm curious about something. Okay, so yeah, the oh, okay. So it does at least tell you what all the limit breaks do. That's good. I believe we are needed in the director's office. Hello, Mr. Sephiroth. Looking dashing and beautiful as always, but not as beautiful as my baby boy.
As of this moment, you're promoted to Soldier First Class.
Huh. I thought I'd be happier.
Understandable. Too much happened too fast. Zach, I'm afraid I need your assistance again.
Are you pushing another assignment on me?
Oop.
My apologies.
Whatever.
I'll fill you in, Zach. But before that, go to the briefing room and change into a first-class uniform.
All right, let's take a look. Oh, look at him. Bet you he feels better. And now I can put on 6 materia. Thank goodness. And we get a bonus?
Are you Zach? in the flesh. As Soldier First Class, you are now authorized to use materia fusion.
As we've probably should have been able to ages ago.
First, open the main menu. You should now be able to select materia fusion. Now, try fusing these two materia. That should give you a general idea of how the process works. If you have any questions, just let me know.
Alright, so now that we can also use materia fusion, that's why I also wanted to walk up here. Oh, I think his pose is a little bit different too. Okay, so let's just give it a try. He gave us a cheap fire and a cheap blizzard for a reason. And we can get thunder. So now if we did dark fire and blizzard, we would get dark thunder with magic +4. But if we did both of these two together, we can get dark thundara, but also get dark blizzard. So we do have a lot of different options. The problem is that we kind of have to be careful because of some of the costs that are attached to some of these. So if we do cure and fire, for example, we can get a stronger cure. You can also get barrier. So yeah, we can't even make like Cura right now. Now if we did fire and fire, we unfortunately still get fire. But if we did dark fire, see, dark thundara wouldn't be bad, but then I would lose access to some of my stronger spells, which is what I'm trying to avoid. So if we did attack up, so we can't even do 2 HP ups yet, so it might not actually be in our best interest to focus on fusing at the moment. It's good that we have that option available to us now, though. But for now, let's quickly put together our last little bit here before we go on ahead and sign off for today. Gonna go on ahead and add a blizzard because the other really good thing that we got out of this is that we have a lot more slots that we can use for leveling, basically. So there's going to be, we can actually level up a lot more things a lot more quickly. But with that said, I think this is probably as good as time as any to save. We are already, I feel like we've already made a good chunk of headway into the game. So next time that we play Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion, we're gonna be doing more missions, doing more story, kind of having a nice little healthy balance between the two. And we are going to enjoy our time with the game still. Right now, that's tentatively going to be tomorrow. Don't know what life is going to throw at me with that just quite yet, but tomorrow seems like the most likely candidate. So thank you guys all, and I'll be sure to see you guys all in the next one. You guys have a fantastic rest of your night.